Hey guys, guess what came in mail today? Well, not today, but well, you get it. Ventures of Gemland 4, the Banished Heretics. My favorite. So, recently I've been repeatedly asked some questions about the first three books. Like, there were some things people didn't understand. So, I just thought I should clear it up before they read this one. So, the first thing was the relationship between Lucinda and Devin. So you can see in the beginning of the Black Time, they are like in that okay phase, like we are meeting after years, but Lucinda is like, I don't remember you, who the hell are you? And Evan's like, oh, you were my best friend once. And then suddenly Lucinda goes all like, I hate you, you're the enemy. And it goes on throughout the second book till the end when Devin proves his loyalty sort of to her, and then they are back to being friends as if nothing happened. So I think that might seem a little bit confusing to some of you. So I just wanted to clear that one up. That as you can see in the third book, there are some flashbacks and the dates mentioned. It's coordinated with the Kogan's curse. Like some of the scenes, they happened after some scenes in Kogan's curse. I think I mentioned it there. So actually those scenes were in that scene, that mystery guy, it was actually Devin himself. And in reality there was nothing wrong between Devin and Lucinda. They were just faking it. So Devin's mother is like the queen of fear. His sister was all evil mode, I guess. And I mean, Devin was the only one who was nice in their family. So he just wanted help, and he was like, listen, I was using the elevator and she accidentally goes to basement because she's new to the elevator thingy, and she sees Devin there, and it's kind of she finds him injured. So that was when he gives her her memories which she lost when she was young, when they which the people of Gemland stole from her. And she realizes that Devin's actually a good person, but then they form a plan to fake her hatred towards him so that Lila and Queen of Fear wouldn't doubt it. And actually, throughout the Gorgon's curse, they were forming plans and so to beat defeat Queen of Fear. And by the end of it, I think Queen of Fear. No, I don't think. I know Queen of Fear actually figures it out, and that's why she kind of makes him bad too. She, instead of making Lila bad, he makes him bad at the end so that he doesn't change sides. So the another question that's asked is did Lucinda purposely let Jackson die? So it is cleared up in depth in this book, but I'll just give you a brief about it. Yes, Lucinda knew Jackson was going to die, and yes, she could have done something about it. She didn't, obviously, but she could have done something about it. But it was a plan, okay? So like, don't hate her. Lucinda's is kind of the person who will let it happen. Like she's that person who will do what it takes to have something done, and she knew no one else could have done it. I mean, she loved Jackson. He was her brother. He was her brother. Sorry, you find out that in this book too. So, but she still loved him. So she didn't want him dead. So it was a well thought plan that she would resurrect him, and she knew the risk she was taking. But well, she was the only one who had the guts to call the shots. Another most asked question is that the confusion about the Night Queens, like Queen of Fear turned out to be Devin's mother, and the Queen of Darkness turned out to be Liv Hunter, Lucinda and Jackson's mother. And there's this confusion that are all the Night Queens actually the good people who turned bad later? I would really like to answer that. It was like, I think of myself as genius for thinking of that whole thing. Sorry, I'm not showing off. It's just, it was a good plot when I thought of it. Now it's like, okay, so what? It's not a big deal. So back to the point. The Night Queens, it's kind of complicated. And if I tell you, I'll be spoiling this and the fifth book. And I don't really want to do that. But yes, Liv Hunter and Queen of Hawkia Walker, They were Queen of Darkness and Queen of Fear, respectively. And it was because they themselves were cursed. You'll see that in depth, like how Liv Hunter was cursed in this book. But the thing that happened was that there was no other queen that killed them. They themselves were cursed by someone inside the castle who gave them those night stones. And some of you would have read in-depth Kogan's Curse would know that night stones, when touched by a good person, it would turn them bad, and it would make them, the rulers of those lands. So someone from the inside the castle, they tricked Liv Hunter and Hokya Walker to touch those stones, and they both ended up turning bad, and they killed their own husbands because, they had to be a widow to rule that land. It was a rule. Or the Queen of Hell herself would come for their husbands, and, hell drama. Yeah, really, hell of drama, hell drama. So yeah, that's what happened. Now some questions from about this book. Some people have asked me, this is something that everyone asks me, like, does Jackson come back to life? And I'm like, dude, have you read the summary? Seriously, read it. You'll realize that, what's the point of writing a 426 pages long book about someone if by the end of the book that someone does not come back? Seriously, do enlighten me. Yes, Jackson comes back, and it makes me smile every time I say it. So, yep, Jackson will come back by the end of the book. You're gonna have to read it whole to understand that and to see that moment. And this book is filled with a lot of stuff. Like I said in my previous video, I guess, that this book has many different types of followers. It has tribes, and like the name suggests, heretics. Yep, those people are the main thing in the book. So like I'll name some, like the Satanists, the Queen of Hell's witches, the Sorceress of Hecate, the Vikings, the followers of Anubis. Some of them I made them up, and more and more and more. They are in this book, and that's what earned its name, the Banished Heretics. Now, I guess that's it. I guess if you have any questions, please do let me know. You can text me, you can write in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer. Truth be told, I can talk about my books all day long, all year long. Seriously. So, what is this book about? Like somebody suggests that it has pagans, also known as heretics, in the book, and they were banished by some people like the rulers of Gemland centuries ago, because if you are a ruler of some country or something, and then you see someone growing more powerful than you are, you obviously want them out of your country. You wouldn't want them to challenge your throne. So yes, they banished those people, and those people, they had the clues to the Nightstones. Lightstones were with the rulers of the Light Kingdom, but the Nightstones were hidden because no one wanted them found. Because if the light stones are out and open, the night stones are out and open, what stops someone from making the core stone? I'll just grab them and go like, oh, mighty core stone, reignite. So yes, these people, they had the clues to the night stones, and one after other they conquered the clues, and there are some more things that happened, because that's not the whole story. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so read it to find out. Also, there's this thing that people view Jessica, I guess, as a bad person, and I don't really get it at all. I've made Lucinda look bad most of the time. She's the one who got Jackson killed in the first place, where people call Jessica bad for some reason. And I don't know why, guys. She's lovely. And I'm not just saying that because I created her, okay? I wouldn't never say that Lucinda's lovely. Or Queen of Hell. I created them too. She's actually a warrior, and her backstory is in this book. Take a good look at this book. This is the book you're going to open your Amazon right now and order. Yes, that's That's a command, that's an order. Do that. But first read the first 3 books, because my sister was directly going to skip to this one. And I was like, you won't understand the thing, and even if you do understand it, you won't feel it. Like, you won't understand how much Lucinda wants to bring Jackson back, and how much mad Jessica goes over that thing, or why there is a rift between, Jessica and Lucinda, and why Devin and Jessica go so well. So, yep. So you are gonna have to read the first 3 books, at least the second and third one, because I mean, even if you do manage to make sense of it, you won't actually feel it. Because I mean, if anyone can just go and read the last book, then I would directly skip to Mark of Athena or House of Hades, or directly to Deathly Hallows. The feel, it won't come. Also, the compilation of the first 3 books is available online on Amazon, Flipkart, worldwide, even as an ebook, I guess. So if you guys want to check that one out, you can directly buy it. It will save money, it will save paper, and the cover is super nice. Yeah, I designed that. I always love my covers. This cover, however, it was designed by the Notion based people, not that you care. And I recommend you guys checking that one out, then this one out, and then wait for my 5th book, because it's going to be the last book of the series. Yes, it was going to be a Hexology, now it's just a 5-book series, whatever that's called. Saga, I guess. So check it out. And also, this book has story of Elena. Yep, Elena Snowborn and Laviana Springston, but mainly Elena. Laviana is no longer the narrator, it's Eduardo. And the main character is Elena. I mean, he narrates the story, but it's mostly about Elena. I mean, it's always about a child of death, okay? She's the main person. And the 5th book will be out in a couple of years, I guess. So take your time reading this, don't hurry. Because I don't really want my inbox to get filled again with angry messages from readers that, hey Tanushi, when's the next book coming? We are waiting. It's almost been a year. Take your time. Take a year or 2 or 3, because I'm planning to make that book grand. So I'm planning to take all the time I can get. And as some of you might know, I'm in 9th grade. I have to study, guys. And also, I've started singing. So yes, I have to study and I have to sing. And I have to make sure you guys don't get bored in my videos while I talk about my life, my stressful life. So yep, update about Was It My Fault? I'm not sure when that's gonna come out, because it's raining and the studios are facing electricity problem and all that. It's always some one thing or the other, but we'll get it done before I turn 15 or 16. I don't know. I can never be sure about that thing. It's going on about 7 months. Okay, I'm rambling. So see you in the next video. And guys, let me know if you have any questions. And there's link in the description about this book and the first 3 books of the series. Check it out. And this book will be available online as in Kindle soon too. And also, on my Wattpad, there is a story going, The Age of Wiccans, which is for free right now at least. And I mean, you guys can read it if you like. And it also has the first 2 books uploaded there. I'm gonna upload the 3rd one, but not the 4th and 5th one, because I can't just upload all my books there. So read it. The Age of Wiccans it's actually really close to my heart, I guess. And it's about a girl who is dying, not of cancer. No. She's a Wiccan, and she has a rare Wiccan disease whose name I had to decide yet. And she's dying, and I mean, she doesn't want to. I mean, most people while dying, they'll go like, come on, I want to go to Paris. I've never been to Paris. Let me see Paris. How is Paris? No, she was not obsessed with traveling. She just wanted to live her life normally, because she didn't want to feel different just because she was dying. Well, obviously her life was different because she was a victim, for God's sake. And there'll be a lot of drama in it, a lot of boy drama, a lot of family drama, a lot of fighting drama. She is a fighter. So yeah, see you then. Bye.